what Patrick says to Dorba, we need to call the cops. And I love how the response of Dorba says, we are the cops. Oh yeah, we are you are the cops, you morons. Like I wasn't expecting that response and that kind of cleverness, but it just caught me on guard. It was so hilarious. It just fit the situation they actually are. Just wow. Anyway, the whole all these highlights of the episode is one is the ice dragon. I mean, you the first time you see this creature, you thought it'd be an ordinary creature or anything like that, but no, this one actually has magical properties. He actually can fly, can breathe ice. So technically, it's an ice dragon. And I just love it. It's so well designed. His strength, his aesthetic, machina power, how he's used his ice power in his back, kind of turned to more ice, almost like a sonic boom kind of deal. This could be explosion. Damn, that was so good. I just can't have enough of it. Now the second highlight is basically Mama being sick. They kind of won't give up kind of attitude, and the funny results that he just won't quit. It just really is hilarious. I mean, he speaks the results by itself because you don't expect the things he would do. Especially his sort of denial that he's not sick. That was kind of fun and very satisfying. Now the the final highlight is probably Bachelor couldn't handle the job. The one he had to defend the town from this ice ring. You can see he is very powerful and fast, but not as fast as Mamo. You feel he kind of struggled. He tried to be creative. The only problem is Bachelor is not the most creative guy. He also sort of lazy, so you can see his fighting skill kind of tripping left and right here. He comes with very strange ideas to tackle the situation. Like he got frozen in ice. The best way to get out of it, he licks it. Okay, yeah, you can see, yeah, this is the reason why Batchiclaw is not allowed to be the leader of the team, because, let's face it, Batchiclaw does things more better. He's a chillax thinker kind of guy, not a strategist. Let me handle this kind of guy. So I'm appreciate that little moments to develop more of Batchiclaw. You get him sense more of who he really is or how he acts by himself. Now, you like what you're hearing or seeing, please subscribe. It really helps my channel become bigger and better. Of course, it's the first time seeing my channel. My name is Retro. I usually review cartoon series, anime series, or topic could be random. Now, let's get started this episode recap. Now, this episode shows how sick Mama really is. In fact, he actually explained in the very beginning the reason he's sort of sick, or sort of this effect, is because how the weather changed. Every time the weather changed, he had this sort of reaction, kind of sick reaction, so he had to sort of deal with this during the whole episode. By doing this, when he explained this, there was an attack about the village, and they have to go and deal with it. But the problem is, this was an eye strike. It kind of explains why Mama is sick, so he had to basically defend it. Of course, Mama went straight to attack the dragon, but it really shows how dedicated Mama really is. He is that disciplined, he is that capable, even when he's sick. Of course, you can see he's kind of sloppy, tripping, drooling over himself, trying to take down the ice dragon, but let's face it, he still failed. But the other still making him a badass. I don't know, he's still awesome, but luckily Bachelor and Dorba is right behind him trying to defend the village and pretty much scare off the ice dragon. Now they have to deal with Mama being sick. But the only problem is, Mama being Mama, he rejects the sickness. He is not sick, he is okay, because heroes never get sick. Yeah, you can see his dedication, but the only problem is he drooling off everyone. I mean, he tried to pretend to help the king, help the people around his town, but every time they does, he slivers, sneezes, and spills words dripping off, kind of like sickness around everyone. And Bachelor kind of tried to be cleaning up all this illness. I mean, quite literally, everything Mama touch, Bachelor or Dorba burns to the ground. Like, over exaggeration, but that kind of sells it how they want to make sure nobody gets sick either. That's kind of hilarious, almost trying to be containing the illness in very outrageous ways. Yeah, I love that. It was fun to watch. But I also love they tried to sort of cure my mom. The only way to cure him is send him to the hospital. But it seems this town doesn't have a hospital. They still have witches from the last couple episodes. And they're trying to cure him the old-fashioned way, like eels. Yeah, they kind of suck blood things, trying to suck him up. But look what the eels sucked Mama's blood. And the eel got sick too, went straight to the restroom and throw up. I mean, that's actually kind of creative and funny to see that. I never imagined I ever see that ever again. So, yeah, this show was non-stop funny. I mean, it really was hilarious. Every single joke landed. But because the witches couldn't figure out how to heal Mao Mao, they says, well, you gotta basically stay home and take a break. Or of course, if you pick up the sword one more time, he will die. Over exaggeration. I mean, that was kind of out there. I mean, really trying to sell that he will actually die who pick up the sword. But you actually think about, yeah, that's not how sickness actually works. You can't die just pick up the sword. I mean, they're trying to explain the best way of not being confusing, but that's kind of outrageous. Like, sure, right now, this world, supposedly, you pick up a sword, you die. Yeah, that's exactly how sickness works. Anyway, of course, Bachiclaw and Dorpat trying to convince Mama to sit down, relax, stay home, and then take care of the town. To in between this, a dragon, the Ice Dragon, the same one, returns and trying to take down the town. Bachiclaw and Mama set to defend the town, but you realize, yeah, Bachiclaw is not the right person to lead this team, and the most incapable one because it's Bachiclaw. He's more lazy, chillax, not actually creative guy. You can see the difference of the fighting styles of Mao Mao and Bachiclaw because Bachiclaw, you see, he stumbles, he trips, he's not agile or fast enough to beat this kind of like a level 10 or level 99 RPG kind of dragon that you have to be very creative to how to take him down. But the creativity of Bachiclaw wasn't that amazing. So yeah, you can see Bachiclaw is under his limits. Of course, you have a Dorbat there. I love Dorbat because Dorbat was very helpful because her smart bombs and anything she's trying to help, but at the end, they're not as of the same level of Mao Mao. Mao Mao couldn't stay there and wait. He decided, you know what, I could do this. I can take him. I just need a good plan. And his plan was kind of crazy that he used his own sickness to take down the Ice Dragon. I mean, they went Dragon Ball Z sickness level to take down a Ice Dragon. I had to repeat this several times in my head because that's so out there. But at the same time, it works this type of show because the show is kind of run in insanity and just go with it. Just let go your imagination. Just imagine, can you kill an ice dragon with sickness? Not just like just a sneeze. You become Super Saiyan sickness and just touch him, lick him, and just sneeze at him. Those kind of things feels so out there. It works. It's just so fulfilling, hilarious, and it executes everything in this episode. When Mama finished the Ice Dragon, it still shows Mama still is the man. He is the badass. He is the sheriff of this town, and he will defend it when he dies. But after how the whole thing ended, that Mama realized, yeah, I'm sick, had to take a break. But unfortunately, got sick also Bachelor and Dorbat. So all of them decided to take at least a few days off and relax and let the village burn in the ground with a new monster. End of the episode. Yeah, this is the best one in the end of the episode. Yeah, I love this episode. This episode was, oh my god, I don't know what was the Reddit today. They were genius. I mean, their comedies, their written words, everything was landed in this episode. The story, the drama, the comedy, it just fits so well. I mean, I can love this episode. This episode could be my favorite episode. Of course, I say this almost every other episode recap, but that's just me. You know, I'm super hyped about Mao Mao. I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Bye.